good morning, Gordon, if you're watching. So I'm Stuart. I'm not sure if you've seen me before, but I've just covering for Lynn this morning in today's class. So I'll just see if anyone else is going to come online first. But good morning if you're watching. Just give that a few seconds. Hi, good morning everybody. So if you don't know me, I'm Stuart. I'm sort of Lynn's colleague. I will be just covering for Lynn today. I have covered a couple of classes, but it was quite a long time ago. I think it's maybe about June time. So I'm Stuart anyway. So it's nice to meet you. So we'll just let a few other people come online first. But I'll explain what we're going to do. So if you've got a couple of pots or something, we tend to use the pots sometimes just for a bit extra resistance. A couple of pots or even a couple of tins, something like that, just a little bit more resistance. If not, don't worry, you can just do this body weight still, so that's fine as well. So we're going to do a wee warm up first, just get started, and then we'll get into the main session. And we'll do 2 exercises sort of back to back. Okay, so we'll do sort of 3 rounds on each pair of exercises, and once we've done that, then we'll obviously do our cool down at the end. Let's get started. So again, good morning if you've just joined us, and we're going to get into our warm up. So, right, let's start with some shoulder rolls. Okay, so we want to do is just sit up nice and tall, and what we're going to do is just roll the shoulders off. Okay, so just nice and easy, just roll them off. So we're just going to take it forwards. Again, if you've just joined, you're probably expecting to see Lynn. I'm just going to be covering for Lynn today. I'm Lynn's colleague. I've done a couple of sessions before, so you might have seen me before, but if not, welcome to the session. Okay, and then we're going to take it back as well. Okay, so just taking it back. Perfect. So again, it's nice and easy. Just roll around the shoulders. Perfect. Okay, excellent. And then we're going to just relax it off there. Okay, so next we're going to go and put knuckles together. Now, if you've only got use of one side, don't worry, you can still do this movement. Okay, so we're going to go to here, and we're just going to basically just a rotation side to side. So still sitting up nice and tall. Okay, it doesn't have to be super fast. And again, if you've only got use of one side, just still try and get that movement across. So we're still rotating. Okay, so we're trying to work into the trunk and mobilize the spine at the same time. Okay, so just a little twist side to side. Perfect. So again, don't need to push it too far either, just a slight rotation. Just allow that back to mobilize. Perfect. Just a few more seconds on this one. 3, 2, 1, and relax it off. Okay, excellent work. Next, okay, we're still sitting nice and tall. Okay, this time we're just going to reach over to the side. Okay, so just reaching over again. Only got use of one side. Still try and get that movement across. Okay, so it's like we're trying to squeeze into the side here as we reach. And again, just take it as far as you feel comfortable. Because this is just the warm up. So just trying to get the body moving before we start. Perfect. Excellent work. Okay, just do a few more each side. So you might see me looking down at the side, that's because I've got my notes there. Okay, just a couple more. Perfect. Okay, and just a little shake off there. Right, this time we're going to do, still working sort of rotation, so I won't do this time, it's just touching to the opposite hip. Okay, so just touching the opposite hip. So we're still sitting nice and tall and just rotating round. Just touching that hip. Perfect. Again, if need be, just still getting that rotation. If you still got just that use of one side, just still rotate. Perfect. Again, 5 seconds. So 3, 2, 1, and we'll exit off. Excellent work. Okay, so still in the same position, still nice and tall. Okay, so try and keep that neutral spine. This time, all I want to do is just onto the neck. So we're just going to lower the chin down, and then we're looking up to the ceiling. So looking down, and then looking up. So again, not too fast. Perfect. Okay, and looking back up, and then we're going to go back to that neutral position, and this time we're just going to look one side and then the other. That's it. Okay, a couple more. Fantastic. Okay, and then just roll it off again. Perfect. All right. Okay, so let's get into the main session. I'll get my wee timer here as well, just so because I'm terrible at keeping track of time. So I will use my clock one here. Right, okay, so we'll go through the first 2 exercises. The first one, a little bit more cardio, so we're looking to work a little bit more speed on this if we can, but again, just keep it to your own speed, what you feel comfortable with. So we're going to do punches, okay, so we're basically just going to punch out into the front, okay, so it's fairly quick, like that. We're going to go from here into a higher punch, just like we're punching towards the ceiling, and then we're going to do the same, but just punching downwards as well, okay? So fairly quick movements as we do this. Now again, if you've only got these on one side, you can still get that movement, so still try and get that little bit of rotation. That's basically what we're doing as we're punching. So just slightly rotating through. So even if you've got the one use one side, still try and get that little bit of rotation as we do it. Same as we go up and the same as we go down, okay? Perfect. So that'll be your first exercise. We're going to do 1 minute on that. And then we're going to grab our pots or our tins, okay, and we're just going to do our shoulder press. Now we can do shoulder press both together, like this, or you can do alternate, so one after the other. And again, if you've only used the one side, that's fine as well, so we can still try and get that lift. So still trying to get that a little bit of a lift and work in the muscles around the shoulder joint still, okay, so it's still important to be able to do that if we can. So just lift as much as you can, okay? So there's a few options on that for you. Okay, so we're going to do 1 minute on each one. Okay, so I'll give you a countdown. Starting with punches first, so in 3, 2, 1, off we go. So again, quick sort of movements. So we'll change it every 10 seconds. So we're going to go higher up this time. So punching up. Again, if you need to, remember, if it's just single arm, just try and get that rotation still, if you can. Okay, and then downwards. Excellent work. Okay, back to the middle. So still just punching straight through. So still getting a little bit of rotation as we do this. And then we're going to go higher again. Perfect. Okay, and then we've got our last 10 seconds, so lower. So 3, 2, 1, and ease off. Good job. Excellent work. Okay, right, next, we're going to grab our pots or tins. Again, you can do it body weight as well. So if you haven't got any tins or pots, just do this body weight, okay? So we're going to go into our shoulder press. So again, you can do both together. You can do alternate. Okay, so one after the other. And again, if you need to, you can even just do one side. But again, just try and get the left on the other side as well, or you can even do it both together. Try and still working around the joint there as we push up. So try and get the arms as fully extended as possible. Okay, good work. Again, nice controlled movement, doesn't have to be super fast. Just focus on breathing as well. Breathing in, breathing out. Okay, inside the last 10 seconds. And then we'll go back into our punches. 3, 2, 1. Excellent work. Okay, we'll pop those down. Great. Okay, so this time we're going to go into punches, but this time I want to just add in some hooks. Okay, so we're going across the body. So again, if you've only got used to one side, you can still do that movement. Okay, so still a quickish movement, but this time just the side. Okay, so again, just try and let the body rotate as we do that, so we can get that movement across. Perfect, good. Excellent work. Keep it going, keep it going. We've got about 20 seconds left. Fantastic. Okay, 10 seconds left, 10 seconds. Okay, so we can get ready with those pots again in a second for our shoulder press. Here we go. So 3, 2, 1. Easy enough. Great job. Okay, so grab your pots. Okay, so back into shoulder press. Alright, so same again. We're pushing up. Again, you can alternate the arms, remember, one after the other. So again, breathe in, breathe out. Get the arms as straight as possible. Again, your options to do the alternate ones, so one, then the other. Good. Perfect. Or you can keep doing both together if you want. Again, nice controlled movements. So working shoulders and around the shoulder joint. Also the back of the arms as well. As we push through, as we straighten the arms, you're getting those muscles into the back of the arms working as well. From the press. Okay, into the last 5 seconds. It goes 3, 2, 1, and relax. Well done. Okay, we're going to do one more round. Okay, so we're back into our punches to the front. Okay, same as the first time through. Okay, so every 10 seconds we'll change it. So again, you've got used to one side, and you can still get that bit of rotation as we do these. Okay, oh, I'm forgetting to change. Okay, so up we go. That's what I was saying, I'm terrible at timing. Okay, and then down below again, so down low towards the floor. So again, just make the movements as quick as you feel you can. Just keep it to your own speed. Don't need to keep with me necessarily. Okay, into the middle. Perfect, perfect. Okay, up. And then we're going to take it back down. Perfect. Okay, 5 seconds. So 3, 2, 1. Ease off. Well done. Excellent work. Great. Okay, back into shoulder press. Last time on this one. So grab your pots. Again, both together. Or alternate. Again, if you're just doing one side, that's fine. You can still try and get the left into that shoulder joint if you can. So still working around the muscles in and around the shoulder joint. Okay, so you've got a few options there. So again, let's think about breathing as well. So breathe out, breathe in. Perfect. Alright, doing good, doing good. Not far to go now. Into the last 10 seconds. We'll get a few more repetitions in. Here we go. So in 3, 2, 1, and relax. Great job. Okay, fantastic. Great. Let's stop that for a second. Have a little shake off. Again, just have a little roll on the shoulders and forward and back. Yeah, if you've got a drink, so a quick drink as well. Okay, and we're going to move on to our next 2 exercises. So, done this one before when I did the last class that I did. We're going to do what I've got about the pec deck movement. Okay, so we're trying to work in towards the chest this time. Okay, so the pecs across the chest. So what we're going to do, we're going to have the arms up. Imagine you've got like a ball or something in front of the chest. So as we do this, we'll bring the elbows together and try to squeeze the chest. Okay, just briefly pause, and then we'll bring that back. As we bring back the elbows, we're going to try and squeeze the shoulder blades together as well. Okay, so squeeze at the front and then squeezing at the back. Okay, again, if you get used to one side, you can still do this movement. Okay, so we can still try and squeeze in and squeeze back. Okay, it's the same thing. Okay, so that's going to be our first exercise. Second exercise, we're going back to the pots and we're going to do our curls. Okay, so we're just going to basically pull them up towards the top of the shoulders. Again, you can do both together or alternate, or if need be, just stay on the one side. Okay, so that'll be our second exercise. Now you might hear me clanking my pots about as I do this as well. Right, okay, so let's get ready with the pec deck. Okay, so nice and tall again, arms up, and then we're going to squeeze. You can keep it the same speed as me on this one if you like. I'm not going to do this one too fast. So squeeze the chest and then squeeze at the back. Again, we're trying to keep nice and tall as we sit on the chair, so we're not hunching forwards. Nice long spine. So we really want to feel those muscles squeezing at the back and the chest squeezing at the front. As if we're tensing the muscles up as we do this. Excellent work. So again, we're going to keep it to a minute per exercise. That allows us to get a good number of repetitions in. Okay, we've got about 10 seconds left on this one. Okay, so here we go. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, fantastic. Right, okay, grab your pots. Again, if you've got tens, use the tens as well. All right, and we're going to do our curls. Okay, so we can do this both together. Okay, so lengthen the arm and then bring the pots up towards the top of the shoulders. Okay, so again, you can do it this way, you can do it alternate, so do one after the other. If you need to, just stick on one side. Okay, that's fine. Okay, I'm just going to do both together for the moment. Excellent work. It gives you a nice wee fan as you do this as well, so it's quite nice to cool your face down. Okay, ooh, there's a client. Okay, so 10 seconds left, 10 seconds left. Here we go, so 3, 2, 1, and pop them down. Excellent. Right, next. Okay, we're back into our pec deck. So arms up again. Again, if you need to, just do obviously the one side. Okay, so squeeze together and back, squeeze, squeeze. I'll show you it from the side as well, so you can see the back position. So we're still nice and tall. Squeeze it back, squeeze it to the front, squeeze it back, squeeze the front. Excellent work. Squeeze and move around. Yes, just nice controlled movements. Feel the chest squeezing and then the back. Good. Even just keeping your arms up in this position, your elbows in this position, you're going to be feeling that into the shoulders as well from the the previous exercises. Okay, so 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good job. Okay, shake it off. Shake it off. Right, we're going to grab those pots back into our curls. Okay, so nice and tall still. Again, both together, or alternate, or just working that one side if you need to. Okay. There we go. Perfect. I think about breathing again. So on the way up, breathe out. I mean, breathe in, breathe out, and way down. Excellent. Keep it going, keep it going. Okay, in towards the last 15 seconds. So trying to work onto the front of the arms on this one. Try to get into the forearms a little bit as well, especially if you're using pots with the longer handles. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Okay, excellent. Right, one more time through. So we're going to go back into our pec deck, nice and tall. Arms up. Last time on this one. Squeeze the elbows together. Squeeze it back. Perfect. So work again. It's nice controlled movements, not too quick. Just really feel those muscles doing the work in each part of the movement. Okay, we are in towards the last 10 seconds again. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, excellent. Shake it off. Okay, and then grab your pots. Last time on this one. Okay, so we're back into our curls. Last time again, either double up or one at a time. So turn it. Or again, just stay on that one side. Perfect. Fantastic work. So you just again choose which way you prefer. So it doesn't matter too much. Either doubling up or one at a time. So again, to keep nice and tall as we do this. Ten seconds, guys. 10 seconds. Last little bit. 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Fantastic work. Okay, excellent. I will shake off again. Just a little on the shoulders. It's quite a lot of work we've done in the top half so far. Right. Okay. So what we'll do next, we will go into a little bit more lower body on this bit and some abdominals as well. Okay. So for our stomach. So first one we're going to do is marching. Okay. So for this, what we're going to do, we're sitting tall again. We're just trying to lift from the hip. Okay. Now again, if you've only got used to one side, you can still try and get that movement. Okay, so it's still similar to what we were doing up here. Okay, you're just trying to work the muscles in and around here. So just as best as possible, just a little lift, just a small lift. Okay, as we do that, we're going to try and get the arms working as well. Okay, so try and make it a quick movement. Okay, so if we're sort of marching, so just tapping as we do it, or just lifting small movements each side. Okay, so that's going to be our first exercise. Second exercise, we're going to go from this position, sitting. Okay, and all we're going to do, you can have your hands here, here, down to your side. What we're going to do is we're just going to squeeze the abs and pull forward. I'll show you from the side so you can see this one. So we're nice and tall. All we're going to do is just squeeze down. So as we're squeezing the abs here from the stomach, the muscles tighten up and then lifting back up. So it's like we're doing a crunch or a sit up, okay? We'll do it from a sitting position. Okay, so that'll be our 2 moves. Now halfway through the second round, we're going to change that exercise for abs. Okay, so what we're going to do the same thing, but we're just going to come down, again squeeze in here, but just take the elbow towards the opposite knee instead. Again, if you need to, you can still do that. If you're only used to one side, to still getting that movement because we're just working from the trunk. Okay, right, let's get into the first one. So marching on spot first, and off we go. So again, quick movements. So a little left if we can. Doesn't have to be a big movement. Let's get the arms into the hips as well. Excellent work. So just try and make those movements as quick as possible. Just getting that movement in towards the hip. So you can make the movements at the bottom half as big or as small as you need. Okay. Keep it going, keep it going. So still stay nice and tall. 10 seconds, guys, 10 seconds. Okay, and then we'll take it into our crunch movement. Here we go. So 3, 2, 1, and relax. Excellent work. Okay, so we're going to go into our first crunch. Okay, so just again squeeze in the abs, and then left in. So crunch into the stomach. So try and tighten the muscles up as we come down. Again, to keep your hands where you feel comfortable. They can be down to the side if you need to. Just wherever you feel comfortable. Squeeze as we come down. So it's just like we're curving the spine as we drop. So just gradually coming over. So really focus on tightening the muscles in here. Squeeze. Similar to what we did when we did the pec deck. Imagine you've got like a ball here and you're squeezing over the ball and trying to squeeze into it. And then lift it up. Okay, good. Alright, 10 seconds left. Okay, so 3, 2, 1. Okay, and back up. Okay, we'll go back into march. I've lost my timer. There we go. Right, okay, so nice and tall again. Off we go. So again, quick movements, quick as you can. Again, make the movements as big as you feel you can as well. Excellent work. Let's keep the arms working, legs working together. Alright, we've got about 20 seconds left, 20 seconds. There we go, 5 seconds, guys, 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and ease off. Excellent work. Okay, so this time we're going to do the rotation as well. Okay, so again, have your hands where you feel comfortable. Just squeeze, come down. This time we're just going slightly to the side to try and drop the elbow to the opposite knee. So still trying to get that squeeze in here as we do this. Okay, so squeeze it down. Again, to keep that hands where you feel comfortable, even if you keep them down to the sides. Good. Yes, just nice controlled movements. It's not too fast on this one. Okay, good work. Okay, just do another 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, fantastic. Right, we're going to go through it one more time. I'll keep using my timer. And come on. Just go for it anyway. I'll try and get back on in a minute. Okay, so same as before. Okay, we're back into the marching. Arms and legs working together. Okay, now from previous experience for me doing these sessions, I always tend to overrun a little bit, so I do apologise if we are a little bit over. Yeah, keep it going, keep it going. So you can watch this time to see what the time is. Got about 15 seconds left. So keep going, keep going. Okay, we go 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and relax it off. Okay, one more time with the crunch. Again, hands where you feel comfortable. We're going to go straight down again this time. Squeeze. Yeah. Back up. Good. Again, nice controlled movements. Back into that neutral spine at the top. That's nice and tall. Okay, excellent. Doing good, doing good. Okay, 10 seconds. Okay, we'll do one more rep, one more rep. Fantastic, and ease it off. Okay, excellent work. Again, shake it off. So a little roll on the shoulders. Right, we've got one last little bit to go now. Okay, so we're just going to finish with some uppercut movements. Again, we're back into upper body. So we're basically going to do this movement here. Again, if you've only got just one side, you can still do that movement. Try and get that just that rotation across. Okay, now you can do this with just the arms, or if you want, grab your tens or your pots, and we can do it up this way. So again, we're punching up towards the ceiling, slightly to the side. Okay, and that would be our first exercise. The second exercise is we still need the pots or the tens. Okay, we're going to take the arms up above the head. I tend to push them together, and then we're going to take them behind the head and then push up. Okay, so I'll show you from the side. So behind the head and then pushing up. Okay, like that. Okay. So again, that one, if you need to, you can do that one just with one side. Okay, if need be, so you can still do the same movement with just one arm as well. Okay, so let's get into our uppercuts first. The timer keeps going off. Alrighty, okay, so let's do the uppercuts again, nice and tall. Okay, so we're going to go for 1 minute. So just punching up towards the ceiling. It'll feel a little bit awkward if you've got pots because they're quite long. Okay, so that's it. Actually harder than it looks, this one. Again, you can use the tens. If you've got tens, just do the same thing. Tens, or even just go without any weight. Okay, instead. Again, if you're doing this and you stick to one side, you can still go the same. Okay, so still try and get that bit of rotation as we do it. All right. All right. Okay, here we go. I knew I'd time at some point. Okay, 10 seconds, 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Ease it off. Okay, so we're going to go into the tricep extension, overhead extension. So pushing up again. Control movements. Push the arm straight at the top. Work. doing it, doing it. Get tough on the shoulders as well. This one, keep the arms up. Should be working to the back of the arms at the same time. Okay, last few seconds. 3, 2, 1, and ease it off. Okay, good stuff. Right, we'll go back into our uppercuts. Okay, so off we go. Not far to go now, not far to go. Right, do it once. I have to do it at least once. Like I say, it's a bit awkward with pots. They are quite long. Okay, doing it, doing it. Okay, so into last few seconds on this one. We've got another 10 seconds. So we'll count down in 3, 2, 1. Ease it off. Okay, again, quick shake off, and then we're back into our tricep overhead extension. So again, just pushing the weights up above the head. Again, if you need to, you can just do the one arm at a time. Okay, so just stay on that one arm. So try and bring it behind the head, and then we'll extend that arm up towards the ceiling. Okay, just another 10 seconds. Okay, so 3, 2, 1. Okay, perfect. Okay, we'll just do the last little bit now, one more time through, and then that's finished. Okay, we'll get into the cool down. So, last little bit. We'll just do 30 seconds in this one. Finish. Oh, and we go again. I always seem to do it at least once in each round. So this one's actually higher than it looks. Let's try and push those pots across. You might find like I've got one pot slightly bigger than the other, so it's a little bit harder on one side. Okay, here we go. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then we'll finish for 30 seconds. Again, on the extension to finish. So again, if you need to, just use that one arm. Again, think about breathing as well. Breathe in, breathe out. Okay, last few seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, fantastic. Excellent work. Okay, so we'll put the pots down. Get a little shake off, nice and tall, and let's just start with the shoulders. So, nice deep breaths, slot the lungs, rolling off. Excellent work. Okay, fantastic. So that's the end of the main part of the session. We're just going to go into our cool down now. Just have a few little stretches to finish off, loosen off at the end. So we'll just take the shoulders back this time. Alright. Okay, and then what we get to do, stay there. Okay, just take that hand again to opposite hip. And get that little twist and just hold it for a few seconds. Again, on the opposite side, again, if need be, just get that twist. So we're just twisting around so we get that one stretch into the side and the back. Just hold it for a few seconds. Okay, and then we'll again lift them over to the side. Again, if need be, just tilt to the side so we're still getting that stretch down here. Okay, perfect. And then other side. Okay, and then nice and tall. What we're going to do this time is just tilt forwards from the hips, okay, and just hold it there for a few seconds. So I can show you from the side. On this one, all we're basically doing is just from trying to get that back straight. Just lean forwards, and then what you can do is then curve the spine, curl your head and chin in, and then lift back up. Okay, and then we'll finish with the neck again. So just let the chin drop on towards your chest, and then looking up. Just do it one more time, sit down, and then looking up. Back to the middle, and then we're just going to look to the side, and on the side. Okay, and then shake it all out. Brilliant. Okay, so hopefully you enjoyed that. I'm not sure. I think I've always overrun, so I do apologise if we're longer than it should be. So I do apologise about that. I'm terrible at my timings. But I hope you enjoyed that wee workout. Have a great day. Lynn will be back with you next time. But you may see me in the future again at some point. But yeah, have a great day. And if you've got any questions any time, just feel free to drop Lynn or myself a message via the Lynn Hunter Fitness page. Okay, well, we'll see you hopefully again soon. Have a fab day and see you for now. Thanks. Bye.